lack of notifications, so I'm about to try to put out a post here in Patreon to wake everybody up. Let me see if that wake everybody up.
Hashtag KIPP. Wrong
Like we got to do that.
in your jawbone.
Okay. Let me make sure I send out a notification to Mom's though. She definitely can get one.
And that's like 3 different channels, P.
3 whole YouTube channels.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what makes it really deep. Like, what the
All right, y'all. Well, we was trying to give a few minutes for everybody to get on up in here. I sent out the notification on Patreon best as I could. I give everybody a few more minutes, a few more seconds, and then we'll jump in. Give everybody a little chance.
man? Gonna say play him some music real quick. That's a nice little jam. I mean, we don't do commercials, but I mean, we trying to,
Yeah. Here, let me see.
just a little something. Not for forever, you know what I'm saying? Just a little something. I
Let
know
me
they
see
enjoy it too.
what we got. Wow, there's a when I put in KIPP, we got a lot of stuff that comes out. When I search for KIPP.
Uh,
Let me see. Let me do some.
oh, we done took it over. I remember there was somebody else that was KIPP. A school or something.
Oh, Kip. Yeah. Now I was speaking about in my computer, like when I
Oh, okay. I was like, hold
put
on,
it
did we
here.
take them over? I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, you know what? I still ain't. Well, I know we ain't gonna get no notification for this one. So
Right.
yeah,
We might as well go in there.
yeah, I forgot about that. All right, y'all. We'll check it out. So we got touchy feely freaky dude. We got touchy feely freaky white dude, which is not really funny because this nigga he done did this to a black girl. I know this had to be a black girl. How they just so nonchalant about the damn case. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Hold on. Let's say
And he looked kind of Mexicano-ish.
yeah, Joe Tamez. That's his name. He was right on point. Joe
Okay, I'm
Tamez
like, yeah.
was sentenced April 1st by the Sedgwick County District's Judge Tyler Rosh, who also ordered him to register as a sex offender for the rest of his life. Said that Dan Dillon, spokesman for Segment County District Attorney's Office, which prosecuted the case, Tamez pleaded no contest. No, here we go with this no contest shit again. No contest to one count of aggravated sexual battery and one count of aggravated battery on February 4th in exchange for the DA office to drop 5 other charges, including rape, aggravated criminal sodomy, criminal threat, and
Damn.
battery. So, wait a minute.
You did it in the buns too?
Nah, but this is the thing though. They always scapegoating the white dudes with any white dude with the rape charge. Notice how they throw the rape charge out,
Right,
but they'll
right,
give you
right.
that sexual that you know the aggressive sexual battery and one count of aggressive battery. That doesn't necessarily say what you did. You raped old girl, fam,
Right.
brutally. That's some bullshit.
See, they
Uh,
think because they made him register for a sex offender his whole life that matters. Like,
that
nah,
ain't gonna stop shit.
they skate around that all the time.
Hell yeah, that ain't stopping shit. Not now in this society right now. How they are
Right.
bussy friendly. The woman told the police to Mez, whom she knew only by his middle name, Dustin, picked her up from the front in the black Audi on January 22nd.
Oh, here they go in the black Audi. Okay.
He gave her liquor that he pushed her to drink during the ride to the house. According to the arrest affidavit, she was 20 and not old enough to drink legally. So what about contributing to a minor? Didn't hear that.
Didn't hear that.
She told the authorities that she met Tamez on a dating app Tinder 2 years prior and had continued contact with him via Twitter. The woman told police she informed Tamez that she did not want to have sex with him, but he moved her to his bedroom anyway. The affidavit says, "Oh, what did you go get up with him for?
Right.
You knew he was trying to smash.
And you knew you was going back to the crib."
See, let this be a lesson to y'all females who think y'all trying to always do the quick finesse and shit. This what that finesse come with. Before you even get the paper, you're getting your ass beat and raped.
Period.
She was too intoxicated to move or resist, according to the affidavit. Prosecutors have allegedly said she was too drunk to consent to sexual activity. There they go with that too drunk shit.
I'm just saying.
See now they make me even
one cup, fam, one little cup, P. He done put something in the drink he drank, P. If you couldn't move, P.
A roofie. He done roofied her.
He definitely done roofied her.
Tamez then forced her to have sex, slapped her, and told her he'd kill her if she didn't shut up. The affidavit says he also grabbed her by the throat and strangled her. It says she ran for help. Hold on. Was you so incapacitated you couldn't move, or he stuck his penis in you and you all of a sudden got sober and now you ran? I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. That don't make sense.
Yeah,
Either you're laying there drunk, incapacitated, can't move. He's having his way with you. More than likely, it wasn't like he was having marathon sex with you.
Period.
Right. I know it was a quick, lustfully, rapey quickie. You know, like the
Jack Rabbiter.
Yeah. You know, so
Jack Rabbit.
So you saying right in that moment, you miraculously got sober and broke free and gone. Okay.
I'm saying she did because I think she was black. But that's what you get though for playing in your buns.
Right. She ran for help, and the police arrested Tamez the next day on January 27th. It says Tamez's lawyer in February.
She's definitely black, fam.
Because they ain't go right away. Tariq was talking about this case. She is black. I knew she was black from the beginning. Motion asks that the judge to depart from the presumptive prison sentence, argue that Tamez deserved probation because he felt remorseful, accepted responsibility, and had no prior felonies, and was willing to abide by the conditions set by the court. Well, they know the game, don't they? Is that the magic words to get the white man out? He felt remorseful. He accepted responsibility, because they don't do that. So that's a real big thing, right?
I'm saying he cried too.
You know he did the Kyle Rittenhouse cry. You know he did
that.
You know he did that. That's the end of the article. It said the judge denied that request. So 44, but you still only gave him 44 months. It ain't like you did something spectacular.
And let's not forget about the getting time out for the early woo So really you gonna do like 35 months.
And be able to rape again. And be able to just go. Yeah, he's going right out to rape and pillage and plunder right one more time. All the raping is coming again.
And he can go just to Mexico anytime he wants to, and he's gone.
And you know that's what they be doing.
Especially none of that matters. If it don't matter here. You think it matters over there?
Wow. This one right here. Well, it ain't like I'm surprised. We know that we get targeted with shit like this all the time. Hold on, let me pull this up for y'all real quick. Talk about the got niggas moving in on messed up on messed up land. Dang, what's this poltergeist?
Oh, in New Orleans.
Yeah, what's that? Poltergeist? You know, you built it on an Indian burial ground. You gotta have coffins and shit popping up in the front room and shit.
Right.
It says a nightmare. New Orleans New Orleans built homes on toxic landfill and encouraged black residents to move in there. The officials refused to move them or pay damages. That shit's fucked up. Hey, man, listen. Man, they be going, man, we got it from all sides, nigga. You can't even live in a crib.
Where's Mr. Banana Boat Crump at?
This is if anything for motherfuckers to get paid, this is one of them. Nearly 3 decades after learning that their neighborhood was built on contaminated soil, government officials have not fully compensated or relocated a group of black families, so they still live there. New Orleans built.
It's contaminated.
Look, it was probably a chemical plant or something. They got all type of cancer in the soil.
I was going with the ancient Indian burial ground.
Right.
On that too. I'm like, oh well, yeah. I don't want the poltergeist on that you ain't right.
Yeah.
You on chemicals, P.
Yeah, they are.
Dumper.
It's like New Orleans built 67 houses atop a former garbage fill landfill after promoting the area as a chance for low-income home ownership. Wow. So here y'all.
And they probably called it reparations.
Right.
See?
And it's happening.
Them low income, low lunches, low this. They already told you.
All the free stuff. Lowest. Never take anything free.
Lowest.
I just don't do that. It's happened now. This happened in the late 60s, early 80s. So I bet you everybody that lived there probably got cancer right now. The family moves in and they planted fruit trees and played in their backyards, not knowing that the dirt was filled with 149 toxic contaminants.
Hold on, so that's
49 of them. 49 of them linked to cancer. I knew it. Knew it.
Hold on. So you think you're just growing some wholesome grub and you got the 159 chemical apple tree?
Pretty much. Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, pretty much. Hold on. It goes on to say, hold on. This is crazy. Hold on. Where did I put that article at? Hold on real quick, y'all.
Bogus,
yeah, and they acting like it just ain't no big deal. You know what I'm saying? You know that type
of
that kind of stuff happens all the time. Yeah, we build houses on top of landfills. You know what I'm saying? Don't
give them the Negroes.
You know what I'm saying? According to the consideration of one of the worst examples of environmental justice in history. Wow. According to a recent Washington Post, some residents of the converted landfill are reportedly stuck in homes that they cannot resell and plagued with various forms of cancers and sicknesses. I knew it. About 5,000 residents won millions in a state court judgment against the city, housing authority, and public school system, but officials have refused to pay the damages. What?
Wow.
So they got, wow. Residents worry that the money may not be enough to buy new homes elsewhere in New Orleans. The case is a living example of the need for environmental justice. It seems that this is an example of environmental racism. It is. Don't seem like it. It is. Led to a attorney resident class action lawsuit. The residents for agricultural street landfill were hardworking, honest folks who worked multiple jobs trying to attain the American dream of home ownership, only to suffer American nightmare when they soil under their home was literally starting to kill them. Wow.
And,
this is some.
I'm gonna chop sue that whole theory of environmental racism. This is just classic,
good old fashioned
anti-black racism. It's not a name for it.
Nope.
Don't try to include nobody else. It's not environmental racism. It's inclusive. See.
Now listen to this. The agricultural street landfill was the city's residential, medical, and industrial wasteland for nearly 50 years. They bogus as hell. They knew it. Man, they need a hope. This is why we need our checks cut, man. They
So
get
you
two
was putting the
checks.
syphilis in there, all of that, P.
It says 95 acres of land were city dumped from 1909 until 1958. It was reopened for a year in 1965 for about 300 truckloads of Hurricane Betsy debris per day. The waste was reduced to ashes when the landfill was closed. When the houses were built, the land was filled with high levels of lead, dioxins, polyclic, erratic hydrocarbons, and arsenic. Wow. Chemicals
Dang.
that cause cancer, heart problems, reduce lung function, develop problems in children, along with other health disorders. The city claimed that they had no idea to the extent of the contamination. Man, bullshit, man. I'm really sick of this shit.
But you knew it was contaminants. You said you
Nigga,
didn't know the extent, therefore admitting that you knew there was contaminants.
and you knew you ain't
And you
want none
knew
of your
about all of
motherfucking
it.
people there. Yeah, they knew about every fucking bit of it. Ain't no way there was gonna be a landfill on an area for 50 plus fucking years and nobody knows about it.
That's
The
why
New
when
York,
it was empty, it was empty. For all them
mm-hmm.
little years right there, that's that 5, 7 years it was empty.
No, it actually was. Well, they said that kind of stopped in the 50s, or they said until 58, and then they started giving these houses away in the late 70s, early 80s. So it was
Right. So
fucking
what was there? So that whole
nothing.
time it was empty.
Mm-hmm.
Empty because y'all knew that it was a
Right.
toxic waste dump. Then y'all was getting some pressure in the 70s, like, nah, fam, y'all gotta give us something, P. And you was like, okay, we gonna give you these old booty houses over here, P.
Well, check this out. Now, look, they it was the ambush. New Orleans Mayor Victor Shario and the city's housing authority agreed to build the housing development on tainted land in 1967. It was meant to attract black people who at the time were battling redlining and other discriminatory barriers to home ownership. So then they force you out the good shit into the trap, literally.
Yeah.
The 50.
They like, yeah, we gonna tell you we doing you a favor, all while killing you. We Hansel and Gretel you. Going
Listen,
to the oven, P.
oh, listen to this. This is why all of them black mayors started getting elected. The city's first black mayor, Ernest Nathan Morial, was bolstered the campaign to create a middle class black neighborhood that included Gordon Plaza, an elementary school, and public housing developments called Press Park Apartments, and a senior housing complex. All of it reportedly declared a Superfund site by the EPA in 1994. Gordon Plaza resident Sheena Desmond told The Guardian in 2019 that she has watched nearly everyone on her block either get cancer or suffer from other serious diseases, including family members. Desmond's mom dying of cancer and father was diagnosed with a brain tumor.
Oh wow.
Man, they didn't really did genocide on a whole. This genocide.
It- it- we don't need no reparations up around here. We don't need that.
Listen to this. The Agency for Toxic Substances and Disease Registry discovered a breast cancer cluster. Black women in community census tract had a 57% excess risk of breast cancer over 9 years, ending in 1997. In addition, a 2019 report by the Louisiana Tumor Registry found that the census tract where houses sit had the second highest consistent cancer rate in Louisiana. What?
And y'all
You
didn't
could
think nothing of it.
you could smell it in you could smell it. You could feel it. You can feel it in your skin. You can feel it in your lungs. Wilma Subra, a technical advisor who conducted tests on the school. So y'all, man, residents filed two class action lawsuits in 1993. City workers testified that they were aware of the contaminated soil. The EPA conducted soil testments and former landfill in 1986. The results were kept secret, and the residents were reportedly told that the land was safe. When the EPA returned in 1993, a major the majority of the residents asked to be relocated. According to the reports, instead of paying about $12 million to move the families out of the area, the EPA spent $20 million to swap the 3-foot layer of concrete contaminated dirt for clean dirt and just 10% of the developments. What? Nah, y'all just stay right there. We just gonna put a little clean dirt over the radioactive dirt. You'll be all right.
And we're gonna spend more to keep killing you though.
Right. Damn. They told residents that the land was safe, but the residents were leery because workers wore gas masks and hazmat suits. What? See, yeah, oh, we on KIPP. Them niggas is dumb. Them niggas should have stepped up and not let this fucking shit happen.
Straight up.
It seemed like them niggas just laid down like, fuck it, we just gonna die with cancer around here. We just gonna, they ain't gonna move us. We just gonna stay. Yeah, man, they killed the whole generation of people, the mom, the dad, and now the daughters and the kids too, the grandkids. It's like 3 generations of people died from this shit. And probably 4, because they probably had a nana or pop that moved in. You know what I'm saying? Right. When they first got the cribs, they died off early not knowing. It says New Orleans City District's Count Judge Nicole Shepard on March 14th ruled against the city and the housing authority. So a judge rules against the city awarding these people $75 million to the current and former residents of the neighborhood for emotional distress and property damage. That ain't even enough.
That ain't enough.
That sounds like $1 billion problem right there. Them people need to get paid. Everybody need to get super paid. And that still ain't enough. Motherfuckers need to go to jail.
Care for show.
Yeah, motherfuckers need to go to jail. Or better yet,
nigga, real health care like the senators get. They need lifetime of that. Cut they check.
Niggas need to be no longer. That's what niggas need to be.
Straight up.
The judge credited the housing authority $13.6 million for their earlier settlement paid through the insurance coverage. The city repeatedly appealed, refusing to pay its portion of the earlier also. So they like, nah, we ain't giving them niggas nothing.
Period.
The city is reported notoriously for not paying judgments and settlements and currently has a backlog of nearly $40 million. That ain't even what y'all owe them. If they gave them 13.6, 13 minus 75, nigga, is 62. Y'all talking only 40? You got some short change.
I'm saying they owe more than that.
Yeah, attorneys for residents also said state law protected local governments from being forced to pay damages. What? White supremacy? I'm white and I say so. Loopholes and boopholes. Right. Fuck out of here.
That they only use on you.
Yeah, the residents also complained that the money that they received had to be split with the legal team, leaving them with a small amount of money. Half of the settlement from the earlier ruling went to the lawyers. Just a few $100 per person they only got. Each person was to receive up to $50,000 for mental stress from the 93 class action lawsuit, and the selective group of plaintiffs were to receive $105,000 for the diminishment value of their homes out of the $90 million judgment. Hold on. Why the number keep getting bigger, but it seems like the amount they get keep getting smaller?
Right.
President whack-ass Joe Biden administration vowed to rectify the environmental injustices. Yeah, no, that's anti-black racism. But yeah, like you said, how they trying to put it, environmental injustices. Nah, anti-black racism against black people. Bipartisan infrastructure bill signed into law in November set aside $3.5 billion to clean up the Superfund site. That still ain't telling us that the people getting their money. The EPA now is considering another rollout of soil testing and may hope to lead to relocation. Why do y'all need to test the soil again? So some more people can die? New Orleans City Council authorized $35 million in its 5-year capital investment program in January for Gordon Plaza, but it relies in part on money not yet in the bank, according to what?
Y'all just don't want to. Nobody wants to pay the black people.
Residents say efforts come too late for cancer and disease-stricken people. Man, it says it's a nightmare. Parker Gavin, who moved to Mississippi from Gordon Plaza years ago, is deaf over there. And that's it.
We killed
Well,
you.
yeah, they definitely want to rub that
on
shit in. Yeah. They want to leave. They rub that right on in there. Yep, we killed y'all. Ain't nothing y'all could do about it. Man, when is black people gonna get mad and stand up, man? Who up in here watching? I see two of y'all. Why y'all ain't say nothing in the conversation? Why ain't y'all join the conversation in the chat and say nothing? I see a couple of y'all in here. More people keep hopping in. I don't know if y'all getting the notifications from whack ass Facebook by now, but yeah, my phone went dead. Yeah, man, y'all supposed to join the conversation in here, unless y'all just letting us do our thing. That's fine too. That's cool. That's cool too. I understand. Y'all want to get the information and don't want to mess up the rigmarole. Okay, well, we got one more. Wow, this one. Oh, okay. School bus driver arrested after swabbing Charlotte student's cheek. Man, I beat the shit out of that damn bus driver. Nigga, you out of fucking pockets. You ain't no authority nowhere. You drive. Sit your monkey ass in the front seat and make sure you slow down on them bumps, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Well, Charlotte school bus driver paid middle school students $5 for cuz I can tell you what the deal is. One of my homeboys used to do that shit up here. Like they got this little cancer screening shit that you get paid like I think it's like $200 per swab or something like that. So he was just getting he was hustling, but hustling the wrong way, fucking with people's kids. Nigga, you deserve to get your ass whooped. Oh, it's a female. It's a female. Rihanna Latasha McManus. Raina Latasha McManus, 35, was arrested Tuesday after soliciting school hours with permission of the school. She swabbed the children's cheek on February 15th without the consent of the school board, the parents, and guardians. The warrant says the incident happened on the CME school bus property. She was given a $500 bond and is set to appear on September 21st. Well, I think this is a school full of black kids.
Right.
McManus worked for the National Institute of Molecular Diagnostic in Greensboro. See, I told you. First reported about the swab. The lab told the news station that the student samples were destroyed. No, they wasn't. She still got paid for them. Right. The employee hung up on the Observer's request for comment. The school district terminated McManus' employment on the 22nd. The criminal charges was filed against McManus based on evidence provided by the police. And they said that the prosecutors haven't presented with any investigation concerns other than individuals, entities, and organizations, according to a statement. Is she white? Is she white and these school students is black?
No, that's a twist. I thought either she was white or Mexicano.
Hold on. This is the report. Let's see if they got her face in the actual report. Says she gave them a Q-tip thing, swabbed my mouth, and I was done. I put it in the cylinder and gave it to her. She then gave me $5. She's stupid for doing that at work, dumbass. Oh, let me see. Let me see what they got to say on this article. I want to hear.
Paid the kids $5. Channel 9 was first.
She was black. You want to know why I know she was black? Because they put the fucking black reporter up to report on the crimes. Call me crazy, but I know every time they fucking put the black person up to report on the crimes, the nigga was black. Here we go.
Report about this yesterday. Now and new tonight, we've learned the Ridge Road Middle School bus driver has been suspended. Now, Channel 9 has team coverage tonight investigating.
Oh, that's all? Just suspended? Not fired?
Behind this strange incident. We start again with our John Paul. John, you've now heard from a number of different families about this same thing.
That's right, Eric. Since I did this report yesterday, more people have been
Y'all can
reaching
hear
out
that,
to
right?
Channel 9, telling us that they too have had this happen to them as well. And I can also tell you that Ridge Road Middle School sent a message out to parents today.
They called saying that there was an incident going on the bus and that they weren't really releasing information.
Erica Sosa and other parents at Ridge Road Middle School got that automated call this morning. Her son said he was also paid $5 by his bus driver to swab his cheek in mid-February. We reported yesterday that 2 other kids had the same thing happen, along with half
she
their
do
bus.
look
The driver
Island Girl.
but Sosa revealed even more today.
Well, he said that there was 2 other adults on the bus when they were giving away the $5 for the test. He didn't know who the other 2 people were.
Yeah, that was the person that was ahead of the little joint.
To ask about that driver, but found the doors locked. However, a CMS spokesperson did confirm more information that they did not share yesterday. Quote, the driver is suspended pending results of an investigation. The alleged incident appears to be an individual acting outside of assigned duties, and nothing of the nature described in your inquiries would ever be done with knowledge of the district or school. But that leaves so many questions as to what the swab was for. According to students, the driver said it was a COVID test. I talked to the CEO of StarMed today, who said that is not an approved way of testing, and it's leaving parents uneasy and worried.
We're definitely trying to get to the root as to why this was even done. And now we're questioning as to what the motive is.
Yeah, listen to this here. That mother actually tells me she's going to take her son in to get tested just to make sure he didn't get infected with something. That's how concerned she is about that. I did also reach out to the school today. They told me they couldn't comment on this. But, you know, that leaves the big question. Why would someone take a mouth swab from a kid and their personal information? And maybe more importantly, what could they do with that information?
They could do cancer screening for it. I already know the game. Let's see if they tell the. Let me tell them, see if they tell the game.
Yeah, well, John, so far what allegedly happened on that bus is a head scratcher. I'll tell you, we simply don't know what the motivation. How do I know? Because no one is saying. But how do I know? To keep this in mind, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services has warned about a scam that has some similarities. The agency says scammers offer free cheek swabs or other screenings, but they're really out to get that person's personal information for identity theft or fraudulent billing. Now, they tend to do this with senior citizens so they can trick Medicare out of money. Obviously, this case involves children, which makes this even more mysterious. But
yeah,
way,
you know what?
Line, never participated in that kind of test.
You see what? You see what? Your
doctor ordered
Hold
it.
on.
And if you're on Medicare, always.
They gave up a little game. They gave up a little game. That is how what I just talked about. That's how that works. The cheek swab. It's a Medicare thing because my homeboy was trying to get me to do it. They got to have Medicare or Medicaid, right? And you get them to swab the joint, and you take the sample in with the information, turn it in, and you get money for it. Now that I think about it, though, it could very have been one of them kind of scams. Now that I think about it, just a scam to get people's information. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, from my knowledge or what I thought it was about, well, that's what Cuz told me was like, you know, somebody with Medicaid. He was trying to get me to find people with Medicaid, but never children though. See, now when we go into the children thing, I'm thinking getting these kids DNA for all type of nefarious activities. You know what I'm saying? Getting young cells, you know what I'm saying? Or, like they said, they could have been infecting them with something.
Yeah, both.
Because listen, I had a little stint with Las Vegas's finest, right? And I'm in there, you know, when you're going through processing and shit. Nigga, they try to make you take a COVID test in there. They try to make you stick that thing far up your nose and give it to them. And I'm like, I'm not doing that shit. So the first, and then I'm wondering why I was sitting there and they was like, oh, well, you refused the COVID test. And you're like, so, you know, you don't get to go upstairs if you don't do the COVID test. So I faked it. Like she was sitting on this side of me. I took the thing, grabbed it by the tip, and so it just went in my nose a little bit, and I just faked it like, and gave it to her. Fake that shit. Like, nah, I'm not doing that. I don't know what the fuck y'all got on the end of this thing to lodge in my goddamn sinus. Yeah. Fuck is you talking about? Anyway, was that the end of this little stupid ass article? They finna just let the nigga. Is that it? Hold on. It goes on to say criminal charges. Oh yeah. He said criminal charges was filed against Vince McManus. Blah blah blah. Prosecutor hasn't been presented with any investigation concern over individual's entity. She must be white, and we'll know if something's gonna happen.
Well, you see it right there on the screen.
Yeah.
She's an island gal. She's an island gal.
All right, cool.
Got her hair like that. That's an island girl.
Shit. Okay. Do we have any other stories, or was that it? Okay. No, was that 3? Was that 3? Did I do 3?
Yeah, that was 3. Maybe
okay.
4.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I want to make sure we get, because those stories right there. Listen, y'all already know what we finna do. So, consider you guys special because you are, because we finna dedicate Tuesday and Thursday to this channel only, and y'all gonna start seeing some more behind the scenes into the lives of Mr. Von Savage and Mr. J Lava. It's behind the scenes, get to know us a little bit, stuff that we probably wouldn't put out there in public, but y'all deserve to get a lot closer. Yeah, that's the plans for this channel. And then we also have some new programming that we're gonna do in this channel too. Some way out of control programming that we have
more crypto over here. We're gonna have B1 Health and Wellness over here.
What's that shit? Unauthorized peckerwooding? Is that what's
unauthorized peckerwooding will be over here?
And what PC shenanigans?
PC shenanigans will start being over here. That actually I had started that on Facebook, but it will come over here.
Yep, there's a couple of them. So y'all stick and stay tuned. Matter of fact, we got a drive coming up here for station support coming here shortly. Don't forget that it is New Black Media Month. We appreciate y'all being Patreons. If y'all want to kick in a little something extra to make sure that the affairs go, and be greatly appreciated. Y'all know what it is. Other than that, I don't want to hold you, but I'm going to mold you, fold you, and scold you about being on code, my friend. Love, y'all know the 4 words: love, peace, whether it's this one or that one, both of them. Blessings now. When you put your 2 hands together, it's many blessings. Be one, receive some, give some. And Maloha means we see you right now, but we'll holler at y'all in a minute. We appreciate each and every one of y'all on this side. That's what we want to do more for y'all over here. So starting next week, there will be no more KIPP on Tuesday and Thursday. It is all Patreon all day, 8:30, 12, and 4:30 in your ear hole.
Sucker MC.
So what's that, like 9 stories that day? It's about like 9 stories. I don't know how we're gonna break that up, but it's gonna be about 9, either 3 per episode or the new programmer that we got. But it's gonna be, we got 6 slots. I'm sorry, we got 6 slots to fill Tuesday and Thursday. So however we get the programming out between there, we'll just do it like that. But other than that, that's all we got. Thanks for tapping in again. Stop all the look-a-hooing. And tap in the comment section. You can do that, right? Oh, or maybe you can't comment because maybe a couple of y'all seeing this and not really Patreons. Oh yeah, I forgot. I sent this to the Keep It P podcast group on Messenger, so it's a few people who are getting to witness this Patreon for the free, which is okay. But you won't get too many more of these, boy. You got lucky this time because I was trying to get a link to my mama, and my mama's in that group. So you just got lucky, boy. Now, all y'all family anyway, but y'all the main one, motherfuckers that's supposed to be supporting me. Real talk.
Period.
Y'all's motherfuckers that I know closely. Everybody I put in this group, I know you motherfuckers closely, or you family. So you supposed to be supporting and looking out for your boy too. Anyway, because first of all, we're speaking y'all message. First of all, what are you paying for? What are you paying for? You're paying for TZ Von Savage and Jay Lava to put their lives on the line, literally, to speak truth to power. Let's put it out there for what it really is. We ain't made a bulletproof vest. You know, pretty recognizable. You see that nigga in the street, you see me in the street, you definitely gonna know who he is. Because 9 times out of 10, we probably gonna have some fucking identifying merchandise on. It's gonna say Raw, KIPP. It's gonna be a shirt we sell and some shit. This shirt got Keep It Pete podcast on it. Yo shit say Raw. Hat say what? What's that hat say?
Renegade.
Renegade.
With the renegade chain to match it, you know, that's all. You know, sometimes I get, you know.
Hey, what happened to the other chain? I like that. You got to wear both of them now.
Yeah, you know, I just wanted them to see that, you know, it's different.
I like the other one. Look at my other chain is all. Look, my other chain all retired. I'm finna give it to my little brother. Give my little chain to my little brother. Let my little brother have
in the game.
Yeah, let him have my little chain.
Man, you don't spend the jewels, P. That ain't a 50-cent tire, whoopie, cuz.
Oh, this? Oh, man, you know. It is what it is. But
songs to a boss there, boy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, especially when it's 2 big brothers. There's 2 big brothers is in the dough. He looking like little boy right now. He don't even fit on the neck no more. He be getting insecure.
Just so y'all know, we already had this, so y'all don't think we using the funds for.
Well, no, that's the reason why we started to pretty much show what it is. You know, I'm a pretty humble individual, and I don't like flossing. But it ain't flossing if you got it. You're just showing what you got.
Yeah, you know. I'm
not a
fan of spending on the. You know what I'm saying?
But sometimes people got to know what it is. Like I've been walking around really humble for a long time, man, and I am Jay Lava, so hey, yeah, whatever. Yeah, man. Y'all take ain't no commercials. Ain't no commercials over here. It's just straight out, man. We love y'all, man.
But still declare anti-black racism
a public health crisis. Yeah, and for y'all too. Matter of fact, I got something for you. For anybody that goes on the store this month to make a purchase for a t-shirt, use promo code LOVE, LOVE, and that'll get you free shipping. Boom. I forgot I made a promo. Yep, that'll get you free shipping. So even not messing with us, use the promo code LOVE, LOVE, and that will get you free shipping. I also had another code too to get money off, a couple of dollars off another item. I might need to see what I made that code. I'm sorry, y'all, but I made 2 promo codes thinking about y'all. Like, man, I need to give. And you notice I said it over here. I ain't say it nowhere else. For all of y'all that are watching the video, y'all got the promo code LOVE to get free shipping. Other than that, love, peace, blessings, and aloha, and we out, y'all.